What up, my headphone homies? It is Jason here from Custom Cans, and what is this around my neck? It is a pair of Fio FD1s. I don't know if you remember, but I got these a couple of months ago, and they were basically broken out of the box. A flip. Ooh. What? What? Yeah, and then there was a bit of a debacle, and it turned out Fio got fixed for the issue on these, so I sent them away, and it was probably about a month before I got them back, and I've just been using them ever since. And yeah, they are a nice headphone. These now, very much with the new hinge, they get my seal of approval. So in this video, it's just going to be pretty quick. We're just going to show you what they've changed from the old hinge to the new hinge. And yeah, just like to say that these are very good. I've been using them for, you know, a good few weeks now, and pretty impressed with the sound. Like the mids and the trebles are nice and clear. The bass probably isn't quite as good as you get on some of the biodynamic models, but at least it's not boomy, you know. And a lot of closed back headphones you get quite boomy bass, whereas these, the bass is pretty tight. It's just there's not a huge amount of it. But anyway, that's not what we're here for. We're going to have a look at the hinges. So, what's funny is when I got these back, they'd replaced the broken hinge and left the old one as it was. So I can show you both of them quite easily. So on the original one, we have this little screw here, which is it's a nice looking screw. It's a beautiful thing. The problem is that it's very, very thin. It's only a couple of mil, and if that comes undone ever so slightly, if it loosens up a little bit, then it's very likely to just snap off, which is what had happened to the original pair that I had. And now, if we look finally at the other one, you can see you've got quite a big chunky pin there with a circlip, so it's probably got 2 or 3 times the girth of metal holding this together. So this side, this new hinge that they've got on there, I can't see that breaking. This is now a good solid headphone. Yeah, that was kind of the only weak point of these. These are really good. Obviously I have it with one of our sexy ultimate cables, but I suspect that this cable is worth twice as much as these headphones cost. So yeah, that's just me having a flex because I get free cables. But yeah, so in case, I've had quite a few people message and say that they were a bit worried about buying these after the video that I'd done before, and now I would say it's long enough that all the new ones that are out there should have this new hinge, and it's really not a problem. It's nothing to worry about anymore. I don't think that this new design is going to break. If anything, they've kind of over-engineered it just to compensate for the problem they had there. And it's not like they cheaped out before. It's lovely hardware that's in there. It's just, I think the choice they made on the screw was just wrong. It was a mistake that they made. It wasn't that they necessarily cheaped out. They just made a bad decision, and it turned out to be not strong enough. So yes, Fio FD1, new hinge, now good headphone. You know, if you want to close back, it's definitely worth looking at. You know, these are probably like some DT770s that you could then modify using one of our kits to sound super awesome. But yeah, these are up there. So yeah, now I've finally got around to shooting this video, I'm going to pull these apart and probably paint them and do something cool with them. One thing I did notice, which is one thing to kind of mention on the durability, as I said, I've only been using these for a little bit, and I've only been using them on this desk. I haven't taken them out and about or anything, but it looks like a bit of the plastic's worn off here. A bit of the finish has worn off the plastic. I'm not sure what did that. Obviously, occasionally other members of staff will come down here. Maybe someone did something stupid. I don't remember this ever happening, but yeah, just to mention that you could potentially, this silver coating over the plastic doesn't seem all that thick, so that's something to bear in mind. You know, if you don't treat them nicely, you could potentially wear off the silver coating on there. But sound-wise, durability, now I would say they're exceptional value for money. Big up to Fio. They're not sponsoring this, although I would be happy for them to. If they want to send me some of the FD1 Pros for me to lock at, I'd absolutely love that. But anyway, yes, just a quick one. Super awesome hanging out. You know how it is. Like and subscribe if you could. That'd be super awesome. And I've got to go and get on with some other stuff. All right, bye.